think, that sounds incredible, but Africa is so far away. I want you to know, we are going to, in this year and in the coming years, develop lots of short-term missions trips here, nearby, across the world, where all of us, if we're so inclined, can serve, where we can share the gospel of Jesus' love across the world in many different communities, doing many different projects where you can serve. So, if you're ever interested in going on a missions trip, you're always welcome to talk to any of us pastors or our missions team. One of the great guys on our missions team to talk to is Ken Sims. He gets super excited about helping people connect with missions teams.
And that's what we have going on at Shawnee Alliance. My name's Rachel, and I'll see you next week.
From the video, but we are very serious here. Will you please stand with me as I read our scripture this morning? At that time, Jesus came from Nazareth in Galilee and was baptized by John in the Jordan. Just as Jesus was coming up out of the water, he saw heaven being torn open and the Spirit descending on him like a dove. And a voice came from heaven. You are my Son, whom I love. With you I am well pleased. At once the Spirit sent him into the wilderness. He was in the wilderness for 40 days, being tempted by Satan. He was with the wild animals, and the angels attended him. May God add his blessing to the reading of his word. You may be seated.
Baptism is a public declaration that I'm a follower of Jesus. It is a confession of faith and commitment as part of a bigger journey with Christ. My journey did not start until my adult years. This church was not something my family did when I was young. Over the years, I've watched many people get baptized and learned something from each one of them. Each baptism Sunday, I had a pull to get baptized, but always held back because I did not truly understand what God was trying to teach me. Fortunately for me, my wife and children have been an inspiration and made me realize that I didn't have to understand everything, only that God has a plan. My baptism this summer gave me a feeling of freedom. Freedom that my sins were washed away. Freedom that I can trust in God's plan. Continue